I know I'm indecisive. I know. No. Give me a break. Too early to make decisions about content when I get up in the morning. Oh. Oh, I didn't change the fucking thumbnail and the fuck, dude. I didn't even change the thumbnail or the title. Oh, dude. I am so fucking dumb. All right, hold on. I haven't even checked. That has not been changed. Oh boy. Um. God, I feel lazy. All right, hold on. Don't worry, I'll save this in a minute. There. There. It's got a title. It's got. Actually, no, it doesn't have a title. God, why is it taking? Yo, Matthew, what's going on, dude? Oh my God, what the fuck? Yo, did YouTube? There we go. Okay, there we go. I did not change the YouTube title again. Okay, so you know how I do like a hashtag and then the number for the part that I'm on for a series? Okay, so I just typed in number 21. And funny enough, I should have seen this coming, but the number one thing is hashtag 21 Savage. Because apparently you can put tags in the titles of streams. I didn't know that. This is part 21 of Dune Awakening, by the way. That's crazy. Okay. I get the shareable link. 1 second, chat. Yo, Peanut Butter Pug, what's up, man? What happened to streaming on Sunday and Saturday? So I am no longer streaming. If you saw in the Discord server, I did announce why. But I'm no longer working my second job seasonally. So I am going back to streaming every day, and it's gonna be 12 to 2 because of the fact that I still work nights during the week. So at least I can get more uptime in, more gameplay in, so we can finish up some games before other game releases happen. And you know, it doesn't like interject with anything, you know what I mean? So I don't feel stressed out. So I am very happy that I'm able to go live every day again. Oh yeah, apparently I get Twitch drops for this on this game. I forgot. Dune Awakening has now added drops for streaming on Twitch. Watch to redeem words. Observer stare. Oh my God, that's so cool. Observer ladder, observer window round, observer column 2, observer top. How to earn drop. Participate in the live channel, watch for 1 hour and claim the rewards. Huh? Wait, this is for you guys as the viewers? Well, if you guys play Dune Awakening, you want some drops? I didn't. That's so cool. But hold on. I'm gonna enable that. Doesn't benefit me. Just benefits viewers, but still. Link with. There we go. Done. Excellent. Excellent. Excuse me. So that should be done now. Refresh those. Say like that. Connected. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know if I myself earn them. Because I earn drops on Dead by Daylight, but I don't know if it works the same with Dune. We'll find out. Huh. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, so with that said, I'm going to... I don't even know what Twitch drops are. So basically, if the longer you watch me while I play this game, and if you have the game, the more rewards you get. So like, I'll tell you what you get. So, chapter 2 out now. Let's see. So how to earn the drop. Go to a participating live channel. Watch for 1 hour and claim the rewards for Observer Stairs. Watch for and the Observer Stairs corner. Watch for 2 hours and claim the Observer Ladder. So basically, if you watch for 1 hour, you get 2 of these. If you watch for 2, you get 2 more. 3, you get 3 more. See. So basically, if you watch me for a certain amount of time, you get these drops. If you play the game. So I probably do not benefit from it. I think you guys, just as viewers, do. That'd be cool if I did, but I do not. And it is hooked up to my account now, so if you do play Dune Awakening, you can now start earning the drops. I think that's pretty cool. So let me real quick just get my stream up on YouTube. Hold on, YouTube, I'm coming. I promise. Oh, but you have to be watching on Twitch in order to get those drops, by the way, guys. It's not on YouTube as well. It's just Twitch exclusive. So if you guys want to benefit from watching my Twitch channel more, and you have Dune Awakening, or you're interested in playing Dune Awakening, make sure you download Dune Awakening, and you can get these awesome rewards just for watching my content. Make sure that you have, or that you do have the stuff on. The only one that would benefit me would be Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So, like I said, it's all if you want to. But I think it's pretty cool. Fail. Alright. Yeah, there's a little incentive to play Dune Awakening. Okay. That said, speaking of playing Dune Awakening, we gotta get to it.
What is that?
Oh shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's been a while since I've seen that. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me put. Oopsie, did not mean to do that. Posted that spot on this. Alright. I'm gonna post this on Discord. And there we go. Alright. So, with that said, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dune Awakening. We do have a redemption to start things off, and that is my lazy eye. Yes, for all those who don't know, I actually do have a lazy eye. Sometimes it might go off while I'm looking over here, just because my eye can get away from me sometimes. But basically what happened is, when I was younger, I don't know exactly what happened. I'll have to ask my mother, because she might know better than me. But I did something to my eye sockets where it caused my eye to weaken. This eye specifically, my left eye. So I had to wear an eye patch when I was a kid. And that caused the eye's muscles to strengthen, and now I can control it. Basically, back then I couldn't control my laser. Now I can, because those muscles were slightly strengthened. But that said, I can still make it do this. You may ask yourself, does that hurt? A little bit sometimes, but not much. But yeah. So that is. Anyway. Let's jump into Dune Awakening, y'all. So last time we left off, right? We were going to we went to see Count Fenring, who has another objective for us. And basically we learned more of this Gola, which is the clones that I mentioned yesterday. And apparently there are more like us, I guess, still. The ones that we killed in chapter 1. You guys didn't see that part. Actually, I think you watched me kill the Gluttoner, or Gluttony? Something like that. And maybe another one. I don't even think that was the first one. What was the first? Oh, the Water Shipper. So, yeah, you guys watched that. I do remember that. I streamed going to his water mansion and everything. I don't think you might have let me kill the Gluttony. But I don't think you watched me kill the other two. Which was the Jackal and last one. I think it was a sheep. Oh, it was the Paranoid. You might have seen me kill the Paranoid, but I don't remember. Black. Oh, that's because I don't have the game up. Yeah, no, it's gonna show once I launch the game. I haven't launched the game yet. I'm just now getting ready to launch it. Sorry, I got lost in talking. But yes, we were killing people like them. I still have yet to make the tread wheel. And right now we're about to go meet Count Fenring's chief investigator to basically get over in Arakeen to get more info on our objective. So I'm sure there's going to be a twisted thing to his madness. I'm really sure there is, but we'll never know until we get there. We haven't had an actual reason not to trust ELARA Tuek so far, but I wonder if she's just stringing us along for the long haul. You know what I mean? Sometimes enemies do betray you quickly. Sometimes they take a long time. And right now, I think we're just good for business with ELARA Tuek. I think that's what it is. I think we're just being used for her benefit, and she sees us as worth, as she's still useful. We're still useful to her. Also, she's under the hand of Count Fenring, so she probably doesn't want to disobey him either. So that could be also a playing factor. It's hard to know, man. ELARA is a smuggler. Her family comes from smugglers, so it's hard to tell if we're being used for money or not. All right, so we're about to get in here. There we go. All right, so without further ado, let's head back to Arrakis. And right, real quick before we do this, I do have to empty my vehicles of aluminum, because I did say that I was going to go look for aluminum yesterday, and I did. Oh boy, did I. So I'm going to clear my vehicles real quick before we continue on. And that said, I can also repair my weapons. It turns out the 7 Sword of Sorrows that I got from the Lost Harvest DLC, which I should have streamed that for you guys. That was such a cool adventure. Very short, but very cool. Status UI. I already know about that. Why are you telling me? They changed it, but there was no update, so I don't know. Yeah, so apparently it's just a variant, which is a skin for a sword. This is the house sword that I was using back in the days of when I was streaming this game a lot. This is the 7 Sword of Sorrow, so it's just a skin. I thought I got schematics for the actual weapon, but apparently not. Let me see. Let me search. If anything, it would be... That's the pseudo pulse sword. I'm pretty sure I saw the schematic. Spark sword. That's such a good sword, the spark sword. Oh, apparently not. Yeah, there's no... Oh, right there. Oh, there is. It is actually a weapon. Huh. Would you look at that? Apparently I was wrong. So there is a skin variant, but there's also the actual sword. And it is an aluminum weapon, so it's pretty decent. And apparently it matches the spark sword? Hold on, what are the comparisons? So spark sword does 76.5 damage. Attack speed is 105. And this one, 76.5. Oh, wow, it actually matches the spark sword. Huh. Beautiful, unique sword is fashioned from shock-absorbent materials that reduce the strain of blocks and parries. It also includes a cluster of integrated plasteel shards, the 7 Sorrows, near the hilt, that can wound the blade hand of an attacker upon a successful block. Oh, so that's the difference between these two swords. Offering... And this one, the unique blade gives a small jolt of electric energy to the palms when parrying an enemy, offering a small stamina boost. A far cry from the legendary swords of the Butler and Jihad. That's what it was, the Jihad. That's the name of, that's the word I was trying to think of yesterday for the genocide of the Fremen. So, honestly, This sword is gonna be worth making. I just need aluminum ingot, which I have tons of right now. Actually, I have the ore. I don't have a ton of aluminum ore. But yeah, no. I'm gonna real quick empty my vehicles. Going to oh hell yeah, I'm going to find this for you. Better believe it. And honestly, I might vlog it. Obviously, I can't like film the inside of the theater, but I'm probably gonna film my reaction to it. I might be going by myself, or I might go with Shadow Gaming specifically, because I know a couple Shadows. He's my neighbor. But yeah, I think the plan was to go with him. The plan was to also go down south of the state to see Lily and go to it, but I don't know if it's gonna be at the moment or a reason. I'll have to see. Stop shooting at me, you fuckers. Once I'm done emptying the buggy, I actually have to go to my ornithopter. Because I gotta fill the buggy up again with more aluminum. And I think they adjusted the weight of aluminum, by the way, because I feel like I'm carrying less in my vehicles. Oven's full. Okay, so I'm probably gonna fill up both my other containers. Already aluminum in that other one. And again, I did put more in there before I emptied my vehicles. First one. Oh yeah, and by the way, I have 2 storage containers for each ore. So this is both granite. This is both copper. This is both iron, or no, steel. No, wait. No, this is... I'm sorry, this is not refinement. Okay, refined ores are downstairs. So this is granite, copper, iron, aluminum. Then we have, I think, duraluminum. Oh, this is where I'm keeping titanium. Okay. Titanium you can only find in the deep desert. And this is jasmine. Where am I keeping stravidium? That's where I'm keeping my stravidium. Really? Oh, that's so inefficient. Wait, did I even empty my... Okay, good. I did. It was fun playing with you, Dead by Daylight. I will be going back to it, of course. Like, it's not goodbye from that game. I'm definitely gonna go back to it. It's just right now, Dying Light the Beast is coming out. I have to finish Kindergarten, Deltarune. Like, oh boy, I have I have a lot of games I'm playing right now, man. I don't wanna like keep those games unfinished because I still have a couple games unfinished on this channel that I don't plan on going back to. One of those, God, I still have to finish Subnautica too, and I actually do want to finish that because that's one of those things where it's like I want to beat that on camera, just like I did with I wanted to do with Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Which, by the way, last year I did do, for all those who are new to the channels, I did end up beating Five Nights at Freddy's 1 on camera finally after like 4 years since the last time I beat it, which was when I was still in college, I think, or maybe it was high school, but I recorded it on a laptop back then, or at least I thought it did. My recording, I never recorded my gameplay, but I recorded my face cam. I kept my face cam reaction on there, and you can hear me winning in the game because I didn't have headphones. I was very low budget back then, but yeah, no. I since then deleted all my videos on YouTube after what I call the FCC scare, which is where we didn't know if YouTube was gonna, like, YouTubers were gonna get fined hundreds of thousands of dollars for something in control, which sucks. Based on the videos that they made in the past, where those rules did not apply back then, which is why I stream on Twitch now, by the way. So in a way, I'm kind of grateful for the FCC scare because it's the reason why I stream on Twitch, and I have a lot of fun doing it. And streaming takes a lot less time than recording. Like, yeah, with recording, I can go my own pace, sure. And there's less of a schedule to keep up on, technically, unless I choose to make a schedule for it. But streaming schedules are kind of important. And I kind of like to stick to them. Which is why, whenever I do change my stream schedule, I do update it and put it on the Discord server so you guys are fully aware of when I'm going live. Yeah. So, yeah, and basically that's why this is why I'm rambling on, because freaking this is gonna take a little bit, because I still have to go to the ornithopter yet. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess the extra aluminum I'll just throw in here. Okay. I'm being real, I still have a lot of aluminum left. Oh god, there's so much aluminum. I am gonna have extra aluminum. You know what? You know what? That's a lot of ingot. That's a lot of aluminum ingot. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I got McDonald's coffee and it's running through me. I'll be right back. A lot of ingot. $500 I can have. All right. So yeah, that's a lot of ingot. They did something with aluminum, man, because I'm used to making only like 200. Oh, this might be a little disconcerting to people, but yeah. Let me oh fuck. I'm all out of water in my base. I gotta make more. Oh, what am I doing? Do I have no ingot? No ore? I'm about to say hello? And 2 trips of aluminum will be enough to fill these, by the way. So, yeah, 2 things I noticed. Unless I'm just been this good at gathering aluminum. I was way quicker at farming for this stuff. And now I'm making 800 and I was used to making like 200 at a time. Did they do something with aluminum, or am I just this good at the game now? Me confused. Ah, whoa, what the fuck was that? I still have the aluminum in my ornithopter. What the fuck? Did I get all this? I did. Okay, I was about to say, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. Oh, and yes, my base is keeping its integrity. I logged onto this game last night when I got home from work, and the base never lost a single bit of integrity. So yes, if your base powers down, it starts to lose integrity. Which I think is dumb, because that means you can't stop playing this game. And they better. I honestly hope they change that. So that's not a factor. Like, yeah, sure, if you don't pay your taxes, I get it. Your base could fall apart. That's a little understandable. So that way you're not constantly needing to play this game and upkeep on it. But for losing power, really? That's kind of punishing. Especially if you, like, say you fall out of this game and you want to go back to it. You have to restart from scratch. You won't have a base to go to. You won't have vehicles. You won't, well, I mean, yeah, no, you won't have vehicles. You won't have anything. No storage, no resources. You're starting from scratch when you come back to this game. That's punishing, and that's just going to make players want to stop playing. In my opinion, like Funcom, I really think you should change that. It's not fair. I love this game a lot, and if, like, I work 2 jobs. You know how much there's a reason why I have my base powered down. It was hard to keep up on it. Because I just had too much responsibility. But I really, really love this game, and I want to play more of it. So I did try to play as much as I could, but it's just one of those things where... What is going on? Okay. That was weird. Why did my door act like that? That's... Because I'm pretty sure that's saying if I shut down my wind turbines manually, just to conserve power, that my base would still erode. Right? Because I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, the base is still perfectly fine. Well, apart from the ones I apparently forgot to fix. Ooh. Ladder still needs to be fixed. There we go. Yeah, no, but the rest of the base is fine. Those are just little tiny things that I missed. This has nothing to do with my base eroding. Yeah, no, because if every other tile is perfect, then that means these were. Yeah. Good now. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. Those were probably eroding before I powered my base back on. Weird. Okay. Just making sure. There's probably other tiles that I'm, but... Oh, yeah. My pentashield got damaged, too. Alright. Let's go to the ornithopter. I'm gonna bring my buggy over to the refinery. Which I made a lot of cobalt paste to help out with repairs and stuff. Also, apparently the worm staring at me event, that is not a random event, that is not a random chance. That is actually a scripted event to happen if you narrowly escape the sandworm. I did not know I narrowly escaped it. Oopsie. That means that I made it to land, but just in the nick of time. I was like, well, shit. Fuck. Because I did look into it. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that's a lot of aluminum. I'm willing to bet I only had to do this one more time. I don't see a world where I need to go back for more aluminum after my next batch. Because that's what I do, by the way. I do, like, when I get aluminum, I get a lot of aluminum. I fill up all 3 of my vehicles, which is why I like to have the storage module on this. And then I empty it into my base. And then you get moments like now where I had too much, which, again, raises the question, am I just that good at mining for it? Because I mine for it so quickly. Like, grinding for aluminum used to take ages. Now it's like nothing. And I just made 800 like it was nothing. I didn't put the body on the fucking death. I'm stupid. I swear to God, they tweaked aluminum. I have to go look for a patch or something. I know they tweaked one item to make it heavier. So I know they do that, stuff like that. Maybe they made aluminum slightly lighter. I'm not sure. But I don't think so, because it seems like it got heavier. Maybe I just get a bigger yield now. And maybe they tweaked the recipe for making aluminum ingot so that you make more of it. As like a counterbalance, you know what I mean? Get off it. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Okay. Uh-oh. I might have a problem. I think it's way too slow. Go, 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 go. Okay, I'm away. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go for the aluminum. I would have gotten caught, and... Okay. So once we're done emptying this, I'll go back to my ornithopter and we'll start the continuation of chapter 2. Come on, go away. Also, they did do tweaking to the Sardaukar. So it used to be when you defeat the Sardaukar from this airship and the airship sees you, like watches you kill them all, the light goes out and it takes like 10-15 minutes before they come back on, and there's more Sardaukar on that ship. Now they tweaked it so it's like 5 minutes. So they come back rather quickly. Alright, the body fright. Before I forget. Because that's gonna take an hour to get water into my base, so might as well. My base is completely drained of that's insane. And I have 6 of these now. I used to have only 4. Yeah, that was a little concerning, I know. I just kind of sped past what I just did. Yes, there's a dead body being insanguinated for water. And it gives me a shit ton of water. I've even debated putting a second one here. Problem is, it still drains a lot of power. I think this costs 250 power. And I don't want to just flat out make another, because I still have to build my huge ass vehicle fabricator to make the carrier ornithopter. So I kind of don't want to do that. Gonna cost spice melange, is still gonna cost me stravidium. I still have to make the stravidium fiber. I probably have enough stravidium fiber right now, or stravidium right now to make enough stravidium fiber to make that, but I want to wait until I fill up the chests. I'll go to the deep desert and show you guys if I have enough time. Okay, so real quick, did I put the aluminum in here or no? I don't think I did. Yep, I did not. Okay. Let's just empty out the vehicle, put the vehicle back, and then we can go into the ornithopter. Just hoping and praying that it wasn't a limited time thing where Stravidium was in zone 1. That saves me so much time, saves me so much effort, and makes it so I don't have to do the PvP option. I like the fact that they're going the route, so far at least, in theory, that they're making it more PvE friendly. So you're not forcing to go into PvE. I like that, so I hope they continue to do that. Because so far, I haven't had to do much PvP. I'm just hoping it stays like that. And actually, I have not encountered a player being a dick. I have not. Oh, also, something else I learned when I was looking up the sandworm stare. The daddy worm is in the deep desert. That's where he's located. And apparently, there's giant spice blows that players will fight over. I did not know that. When I say giant, I mean giant. Like, the spice fields that you see here, nothing in comparison. These things are like 200 meters in length. or more. Maybe 500. Honestly, 500 is probably more accurate. In width, they are 500 meters across. They are gigantic spice fields. I did not know those exist, but they only exist in the deep desert. And I'm starting to think that's the... Well, no, because I did see, like, miniature spice blows in the deep desert before. I don't know how much they are, but those are probably the ones that are where the Shai Halud is. And they probably will swallow the whole entire spice field whole. Because those spice fields do have like a little divot where there's like a little hill, like a little gully, and then the spice grow. So probably something to do with that. I need a roller, by the way, a sand crawler. Because sand crawlers will be way more efficient into making those. But I need that vehicle fabricator that I'm here. Anyway. I crawl around the ridge. That's too wide of a turn. Ah! That was close. And yes, I know I said Deltarune Chapter 3. I'm very indecisive about what games I'm playing, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, okay, where the fuck is that coming from? Hold on, guys. Being DM'd, am I... Yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright. I would go and see Lily, but I am live, so I don't wanna. Probably just woke up. Alright, I'm thinking I still have to drop off this aluminum and then go to the ornithopter and start the continuation of chapter 2, guys. So yeah, oddly enough, I expected to be called in at 5 o'clock at work yesterday, but I was in at 6. So if we reach 2 o'clock, I might go a little overtime, maybe, because 6 o'clock is still like, I have 4 hours until I have to go to work. And today I'm technically supposed to be there at 6:30 unless they change their time. So I might keep going with this a little bit. I don't know why I'm still... Okay. Aluminum ore has been dropped off. We can go continue chapter 2 now. We gotta go to Arakeen. It says travel to Arakeen, so I'm assuming that the cutscene's gonna happen as soon as I get there. But we'll have to wait and see. Don't see anything, buddy. Don't see shit. Alright. I gotta... As soon as I get my aluminum problem under control, I'm definitely gonna focus on the power problem. But I need spice residue. I might have to focus my efforts on spice. And not for the purpose of spice, but for the purpose of I need spice residue. And I'm almost done filling my containers of spice sand, so... I don't know, that deep desert spice field's looking pretty good right now. But I gotta find it. I don't know where it is. That's the problem. Okay. Bye, Eastern Vermilius. For now. If I see spice fields while I'm venturing out, I'm probably gonna go for them. I always have my compactor handy just in case. And by the way, I did find where the separation of the map is. It's right there. That is the separation of map, because when you... If I'm low enough to the ground, you can actually see where the map splits. So right now is probably where I should start piloting. Yeah. So yeah, that dark sand, that's where the separation of the map is. And I think that's pretty funny. They tried to cover it up with the discolored sand. Sorry, Funcom, I still see it. To Arakeen! I don't know why they make the fuel thing a thing, because the bar resets after you leave the world map, and usually a player will, unless there's a method to it, but usually a player will just go from one place to another and then they're done on the world map. Unless there's something to it where you need the fuel depots and the water, but I haven't needed them. They don't serve a purpose, really. In my opinion, I think that's a waste of development time, but like I said, maybe there's a method to it. I don't know. So yeah, for all those who are watching, do reap 50,000 milliliters of water. Water shippers hate him. Ha ha ha! I'm hated by water shippers. That's funny. For all those who are currently watching the stream, if you want more of an incentive to watch me over on Twitch, and you had this game or want this game and plan to get it, I have now enabled Twitch drops for this game. You can actually get more of the like building things, and it's called there's another word for viewer on it, but it observer. You get like the observer variant for the base foundations, I guess I'll call it. So if you guys want to play this game or plan to play this game and you want to watch, are interested in watching me on Twitch for the Twitch drops, take up to 3 hours of watch time for this game, and you can claim them. Oh yeah, I forgot some stuff we're getting ready to break. So we're at Arakeen now. Wow. I don't know if that's upstairs or if that's where Thafir Hawat is. Nah, it's definitely upstairs. Oh, there's two Liaxu engines here? Hold up. Wait. Is that the same one I'm thinking of? No. Different. Okay. Wait, do I go in here? Here. Also, what happened here? These people. Okay, so yeah, story. A little tiny story behind this. Wait, that's sand. That's not water. The story here. So basically, these soldiers are protecting this guy sanding a tree. I might have to look into that because I don't know what they're outraged by this. They're protecting him. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I honestly thought at first that he was watering a tree and they're like, hey, that's a waste of water, blah, 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 blah. Which that I would understand more unless he is watering it, but I don't know. Water is precious on this planet, so I'd understand that. Down here. Ah, I think I found it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. There he is. Hello.
Well, if it isn't Fenring's pet puzzle box.
What?
Last we met, there was a Sardaukar blade against your throat.
Oh.
And I was debating how best to make you scream.
Was he one of the Sardaukar? That would have been a big mistake. Good thing your boss has better instincts.
Careful, prisoner.
Prisoner?
I start thinking you're trying to scare me.
How about we get the job done and then we can get back to threats and promises? We both want the same thing. A killer off the street. Let's put the past aside and find the truth. That sounds more honorable than it does Harkonnen. Threats and promises. That one sounds Harkonnen. This one sounds Atreides, and I am Atreides. And I am from Caledon. So,
Truth is what I'm after as well. But words are easy. Actions will tell me if you mean it.
we have to move fast.
We don't have time for guesswork. But rushing breeds mistakes, and mistakes mean more blood on the streets. This killer is methodical, precise, and they won't stop until the job's done.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Zane.
There's a pattern to the victims. Find it, and you might catch them in the act. If the killer's still here, and we believe they are, then this is our best and maybe only chance
Zane's
to
a
stop them.
mentat.
And make no mistake, if the Bennett Tlilaxu are involved, this isn't just a string of murders. It's a purge, carefully planned and devastating. A threat not only to Arakeen, but to the stability of the entire Imperium.
I don't care about the Imperium. Honestly, they would, but I'm literally a prisoner set to do their dirty work. I understand that, you know, talk about the Imperium. They are the part of the Imperium. Kardukar are the Imperium, but that sounds like Zane. And for all those who are confused or who Zane is, I know who Zane is because he was my mentat teacher, and that therefore is an assassin. And he's apparently, they believe that the killer is still in Arakeen. Zane inhabits Arakeen. I'm worried. How do we start?
There is no we. You go out and dig. I stay here and wait for the results.
Wow, bro.
Don't come back empty-handed.
Tell me about the dead agents.
They were competent, trained, and experienced. But skill only gets you so far when someone's watching your every move. They ran into something or someone they didn't expect. That's why they're dead now. No one's been able to stop whatever's behind this yet.
Any idea who that may be?
You want suspects? Count Fenring has enemies stacked like sandbags.
I bet you.
Some
Zane
want
is
him
one.
dead, some want him ruined. And the rest are just waiting to see which comes first.
Middle one is progress, so I want to ask this one. Why are you not leading this investigation yourself?
I am doing that very thing, am I not?
Not really. You know what I mean.
The Sheriff of Arakeen has many opinions. One of them is that I should stay out of his way. For now, it's sufficient that I remain in the shadows.
Sheriff of Arakeen. Thavir Hawat? I think Thavir Hawat's a lieutenant. Yeah, Lieutenant Thavir Hawat. Yeah. Not an officer. Sheriff, rather. Where do you want me to start?
You're not Fenring's only pet. He's got a whole shelf of broken things he likes to wind up and
Oh, me
watch.
broken. You better watch your fucking
Start
mouth.
with the engineer, Austin Lath, on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull.
Huh?
The last two victims were known associates. He must be mixed up in this somehow.
Like the fact that they're making me go to the Seleucid Bowl. The Seleucid Bowl is where two of my teachers are right now, and they're both downstairs. One of which is, oh fuck, I forgot her name. But she's my trooper teacher. The other one is Zane. Zane is in the back of the lower level of the Seleucid Bowl. For all those who don't know what the Seleucid Bowl is, it's the Atreides, the Arakeen. The Seleucid Bowl is a large place. Where do I start?
He's not out on the floor with the common drinkers, if that's what you're thinking. Lath sticks to the back rooms. Quiet, curated, and expensive enough to keep the rabble out.
I didn't know there were back rooms.
Of course not. They are restricted to patrons of higher standing than prisoner. You'll have to speak with the barman on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull, Alistair Chin. Either he or their security man, Ugo Forense, can provide access.
Okay, that's progress. So I'm gonna ask the other questions first. Anyone else I should talk to besides the barkeep and the bouncer?
Lath had an assistant, Hester Krimt. Talk to her. She's a smart girl. Does most of his work, then earns her hazard pay swatting hands from randy officers on the upper level of the Bull.
Do you have any idea who may be behind this?
We have a prevailing theory, yes. You've just come from Carthage, have you not? Then you
How did
felt
you know?
it. The way the air there hums. Like the place is still screaming. That wasn't war. wasn't Harkonnen's spite. That was Tleilaxu work. Precise and measured erasure. And these killings bear the same signature.
Fenring mentioned the Tleilaxu. I thought Carthag went up in a riot. Some drunk with a lasgun hit it.
Makes a tidy cover story, wouldn't you say?
I would say so, yeah.
The Tleilaxu had a secret foothold under Carthag. You saw it. Hidden labs. Vaults full of nightmares. Things that don't belong on any world.
Right.
Then someone found it. And when it wasn't secret anymore, they burned the city to cover their tracks.
Found it. Was it Ounce Agents? Or, hold on. I think I just received... I muted the other thing. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's con.
It would seem that the Tleilaxu believe that, yes. I believe the exact who of it doesn't really matter anymore. For the Tleilaxu, a single breach warrants annihilation. They'll burn the whole house down just to kill the mouse.
If they think some mice got away?
Then they're not done burning. They'll keep going house by house, room by room, name by name, until the scent's gone and the ash settles.
This Lathe character doesn't sound like much like an agent.
Agent doesn't mean what you think here. Fenring's people aren't all cloak and dagger types. More like a specialized bunch of killers and survivors. You fit in better than you realize.
I've killed thousands and thousands and thousands of people on Arrakis, okay? Yeah, I get it. One of which includes Zentara. Rest in peace, Zentara! What else do I need to know about Lathe?
If only I had a dossier and a drink menu. Find the man. You'll learn more in 5 minutes than I could tell you in 10.
Jesus. Alright, understood.
Should you require further guidance, return to me.
I'll get going. Did I? Oh, I leveled up? I heard the sound of me leveling up. Damn it. Oh, my power pack's almost... It all. Alright, Upper Seleucid Bowl it is. Wait, the Seleucid Bowl. Sorry, that's not the Eric. Wait, no, the Seleucid Bowl is the Arakeen bar. Zane's not. No, Zane is here. Oh my god, fucking. Yeah, over there. Jeez, man, I am so. Ugh. Is that a contract board? No, the house. Well, apparently there's back rooms. I'll introduce you guys to Zane. How do I get to the upper levels again? I don't think I can climb the walls here. I can't get. Bother. Oh boy. I can't access that yet. Alright. That's an alley. There. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's downstairs, not up. Okay, so he's on the upper level. Yep, right through there. There we go. Found the Seleucid Bowl. All right. So this is the lower level, right? This is my trooper teacher. What was her name?
Still alive, trooper?
Kara.
I take that as a professional achievement. Good to see you. I'm here a lot, trooper. It was easy to switch my addiction back to alcohol. Thanks again for your help.
All right. So I'm gonna tip elbows with Sarge here.
Much appreciated, trooper. Happy to tip elbows with you.
I just wish we could see it. That sucks that I can't. Yeah, that's my trooper teacher. She was found upstairs. She was basically a hobo and a drug addict. But got her to find her mojo again, and she rejoined the Atreides as a trooper. Basically got back into it. Also fixed stuff with people she had problems with. Like, there was two people in mind. One was the Samuk doctor, or the Sook doctor upstairs, and the other one was guy. She'll tell me. Patch things up with him for breaking
Still
his
alive,
jaw.
Trooper. I take that. I'm here a lot, Trooper. I've been working out with Gurney Halleck.
Gurney
again.
Halleck,
He
yes.
showed me some tactics and techniques they learned in the war. Find me later.
By the way, all my teachers are done now. I did all the teachings, so now it's just building the skill trees up. And this is Zane. This is the guy I was talking about. Zane DeWitt.
I calculated you returning a half hour ago.
He's a mentat and he's crazy. And therefore he's an assassin. But he's also made a lot of mistakes.
My name is Zane DeWitt.
Yeah, I know. Oh. What do you have to say about yourself?
The sharing of personal details is exceedingly noisy, exceedingly exhausting. I compute no benefit.
Basically, he's a twisted mentat. The Tilyaksu twisted his mind using his abandonment issues, which he incorporates in his mentat ability, and it twists. It's essentially, he's insane. I suppose this ends this conversation then.
Yes.
All right, Zane, buddy. Nice to catch up. Bye. My name is Zane DeWitt. All right. The upper levels, right? All right, let's go. This is where that dick was. What's his face? Wait, I'm not going there. That's a player. Wait. Hey, what? Oh. No. Wait. Yeah, he's a player. What are you doing here, dude? Am I sitting here? Eric. Can I get out of here? I don't know how to exit this. How do I exit? Doesn't tell me how to exit. Ah. Wait, am I? Oh, wait. What the fuck? Am I one level below or something? What the fuck is going on? There's the asshole. Hi, buddy.
Very well. What do you want?
Wait, I thought I did this already.
He's finally dead. How did... Actually, I don't want to know the details. He will be expunged from the records. Nobody will know he even came to Arrakis. Did you hear, Portavoy? We finally win. There is nobody to challenge us for the title of Imperial Planetologist anymore.
Yeah, he's... So Derek Chinara, I did introduce you guys to. He was my planetologist teacher. This guy wanted him dead and basically tried to sabotage his findings. Because he's the Imperial Planetologist. He tried to get... And he apparently... Derek Chinara was under him and basically took orders from him. I helped Derek Chinara find independence, and therefore he had to disappear from the records, because Cyprian Io also had to try him assassinated. So, luckily I was able to save him, and Derek Chinara told us to lie and say that he was killed. It's a very pathetic life, Cyprian.
Very well. What do you want? What a delightful topic of conversation. Perhaps you are worthy of dallying in my presence. At least for a little longer. I am Cyprian Io,
I didn't even...
Imperial Planetologist, as appointed by our Padishah Emperor. I have, after years of hardship, risen to my rightful station.
Years of hardship. Let me guess. Relaxation, sex, drugs, and alcohol?
Hard indeed. My elder brother, the Narduke of our family, was favored. He spent all of his time at the capital, while I was kept at our estate. Kept from the sphere of politics, held apart from my true calling. Instead, I was sent the finest tutors and scholars to teach me.
And the hardship?
Were you not paying attention? I just explained the hardship.
This man, for someone who was given the best scholars and teachers, you are very uneducated. Oh my god. How did you import for me?
That's a story. He was my kidnapper.
What?
He and his gang of Opician thugs stalked and took me from my room at the academy. I was but a tadpole at 8 years old.
What happened?
I simply identified Portafoy as the dominant of his species and negotiated with him to betray the rest of his motley crew and take me home.
Oh.
He's been with me ever since.
Huh. Okay. So that's... Okay. I thought he meant he was actually kidnapped by this guy and now they're buddies. I was like, wait, what? Huh? How? I want to, what credentials do you have to serve as Imperial
My credentials? My birthright is the only credential I need, Paul.
Fuck you.
I am grandnephew to the Padishah Emperor Shaddam Corino IV. I could have Portafoy kill you right here in the open, and nothing would be done about it. Well, that's not completely true. Someone would have to clean you up.
Do you represent the Emperor on Arrakis?
No, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
You implied it heavily. Oh my god, we're savage, bro.
Did Fenric put you up to this? Damn it, he knows I claim no authority here.
No, the Count doesn't know this talk ever happened. If you want to keep it that way, behave yourself, Cyprian. No more light sport with the pores. Oh, damn. That's fucking crazy. We just threatened him with Count Fenring? Damn, dude. And that's it. Oh, fuck. My character's a savage. I do believe we just put you in your place. Would you like some ice with your burn? Because that looked like it fucking hurt. Okay, so... Not sure where the hell this guy is. Because I'm not... Locate Austin Lath in the Upper Sluice Wolf. And I fucking can't! I want to say it's him, I want to say it's them. But I don't. And why I can't find them. What the hell is going on here? Oh, wait.
If it isn't my would-be assassin with a heart of gold, or perhaps silver or bronze, I can always count on you to liven up a mundane evening.
Thank you, Farah. That's the guy we tried. I'm pretty sure I streamed that. That's the guy we apparently tried to have killed. Also, that marker might actually be a place where, like basically a point of objective, an area of objective. So we probably had to go look for him. Actually, you look like you're probably him.
Evening, Sergeant. Am I being redeployed to the gutter or just the curb?
Why'd you call me sergeant? I am not a sergeant. At most, I'm a private. And that's if I'm even part of the Atreides ranks. Do you know where the private rooms are?
Private rooms? No idea. But you know what that reminds me of? We had a forward command post once during the Siet Gaza push.
Go on.
What were we speaking about?
The Siet Garza push?
Ah, yes. Siet Gaza.
Man's fucked up.
our most forward command post in the minor, a hell of a fortress. We set aside a private room for the officers' lounge, named it the Velverium, after the deep violet, velvet-like drapery.
Interesting. Okay, go on.
The sandbags were arranged just so, and cushioned chairs were brought in as if we were attending a salon rather than a battlefield.
These are hints to where I'm supposed to...
Thought we were gods for half a day. Then the Harks flanked us at dusk, slipped in under cover of a mirage field. I watched a captain get his throat cut over a bottle of spice wine.
Damn.
Last time we ever called it the Velverium. It was the tomb after that. What were you asking again?
I think that's all I need. Sandbags were arranged. I have a feeling it's just that room. And access. Wait, but I. Oh, that player finally moved. Okay. I don't think it. There again.
Hello! Welcome to the Matador room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring, poised, unshaken, and noble to the end. Here we pay tribute to Duke Polus Atreides, the Matador of Honor, the blade wrapped in velvet. His was a dance not of death, but of discipline, of a soul meeting fate without fear.
What happened to him?
Ah, alas. The old Duke met his fate in the ring. Ah, but as the sea shapes the shore, so too does courage shape legacy. Enter as guest, remain as kin. For this is a house where dignity does not bow.
There's a familiar pulse here, not unlike the Plaza de Toros in Cala City.
Then we have done our job. Welcome home, Caladanian.
I wouldn't have been able to say that if my trait wasn't that I was from Caledon. That's pretty cool. Got a contact here, says you're a short bouncer today. Figured I'd fill in.
Oh, thank the gods.
Oh, that's my contract?
All the hands that we can get. Your first task is a Trooper Wren. She is a young one, too eager to prove herself, hitting the bottle harder than she should, eh?
Dang.
Clegg is already about to summon the Provost Guard, and you know how they handle things. Get her out before she gets hauled off and ruined.
On it.
Welcome to the chaos, stranger. Try not to lose your head.
Okay. Ergo free. Wait,
Ah, you are back.
I have more questions.
How can I help?
Looking for the private room.
Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But unless your house's sigil is on the registry, you will have to enjoy this floor with the rest of us wretches.
I respect the velvet rope. I respect the velvet rope, Ugo, but today I'm stepping over it with your blessing.
Ah, if velvet ropes could talk, they would say, no exceptions, not even for a charmers. Try another angle. Besides, the room is on lockdown. I'm just the gatekeeper here.
Lockdown? What happened?
A minor medical incident with a patron. We are grateful for your patience.
That's all you can tell me? A minor medical incident?
Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand.
Some perfect tour sent me. Please, the one I seek is in danger.
Hey, Thors sent you.
I'm looking for an engineer called Austin Lath. Word is he's a regular.
Yes,
we know Master Leith well. Alas, he is the subject of the unfortunate medical incident I spoke of.
Minor medical incident, said?
Yes, but that was before you identify yourself as the sub-prefect's agent.
And now?
I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of health setbacks.
He's dead.
Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime soon.
Oh, Jesus. I think he was kidnapped. I don't think he's dead. Has anyone else seen entering the private rooms besides Leith?
Master Leith, he was not exactly a social creature, but he wasn't a monk either. Few faces came and went, trusted ones at that. Well, Alistair, the steward, kept him fed and pickled. The wine merchant, Ambrose
Lucifera?
Lucifera, would sometimes stop in for a glass or a five. He and Leith
five.
share a taste for esoteric reactionary literature. Oh, and his assistant, Hester Klimt.
Oh,
well,
that's-
she is the one who actually keeps the planetologist office running. If Leith had a shadow, it was her.
What is reactionary esoteric literature?
She is a blend of outdated political theory, mystical dogma, and a romantic delusion. Written by fringe thinkers for fringe audiences. Master Leith's attentions were ever diverted by it, and proletarian erotica.
Okay, great. Don't know why, but my YouTube stream is lagging again. Apologies, everybody, if it was watching on YouTube. If it's affecting you guys, it might just be me. Okay. I just resetted this, like refreshed the stream. Hopefully that helps. Written by Fringe. Okay. What was the last part?
Proletarian erotica. Titillating stories about the field hands and mechanics, usually. Grimy rendezvous in tool sheds and bunkhouses.
Good God.
Factory workers rotting behind oil drums while quoting dialectics. It's someone's version of liberation, I suppose.
What are you doing with the body?
Currently, I am speaking with you. Soon I will attend to Master Leith.
What does that mean?
Master Leith is na familia. Typically, that means there would be an inquiry, but Master Leith has no known next of kin. That means there is no one to miss him or call for such an inquiry. So the matter dies with him.
Oh, he is dead? What happens to him then?
I have the Beggars Guild on retainer. When such a case arises, I leave a mark on the side door, and the body disappears, never to be seen again.
Wait, there's a Beggars Guild?
How else do you expect beggars to decide the turf boundaries and resolve disputes?
With a knife.
In the old days, yes. But the Duke does not abide violence in the streets.
I still need to see the body.
Very well. But may I ask what is it you are looking for?
Because no one deserves to die like that without some kind of reckoning.
You are right, of course. If it was the murder, then Master Leith deserves some inquiry.
Enquiry? What happened to inquiry?
I am ashamed. Your forbearance reminds me of our beloved Duke. Long may he live.
Not sure if this was accidental or suicide, Ugo. Might have been a conspiracy.
What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft, and he liked to play revolutionary between relapses.
Antadrat?
Ah, very well. I grant you access to the lounge, but I make it quick.
Mind if I run a quick scan in there? Might pick up something we'd otherwise miss.
Please, wave your little wand around. You will see what I saw. The trail of a man who burned from the inside out.
I better go. Oh boy. So we found the private room. It's back here. That guy talks way too slow. Holy crap. Private room. Are you sure you want to travel soon? By the decree of the sub-prefectors, you are allowed to use a scanner there. I have a scanner on me. Shit! Are you kidding me? Alright, hold on. That means I gotta go back to my base and pick up my fucking scanner. Oh, damn it. Alright, hold on. If I would have known I needed my fucking scanner, I would have brought it with me. Damn it, man, that sucks. All right. Try this. Also, yes, I did make a mistake, by the way. Dying Light the Beast actually releases on the 18th. So that's why we're not playing it today. And that also explains why I didn't get a notification that, hey, the game is now able to be played by Xbox. So. Oh, I should probably also test to see if my Xbox is working for casting. There shouldn't be a reason why it's not, but I'm going to Harco. That's... Yes, it matters what angle I take this at. Because it will, depending on what angle you took to get into the Haga Basin, or any, yeah, it will put you there. So now that I'm going out the south, it'll put me at the south of the map. Which is the easiest way to get to my base. Oh. I don't have to cross the Shale. I don't have to go across all the way across from the Udom. I can just go from the south basin all the way to my base. Scanner tool. We're good to go. Push up. That's not spice. No, it's not. I would say that shadow right there looked like spice at first. I was like, wait a minute, no way. That would have been way too easy. Okay. Oh, there's spice over there though. Bear with me, chat. That's a new spot to put spice. Hope there's no dump sand. Please let there not be dump sand there. Please, oh please. Make this easy. Yes. Taking spice. Give me the spice. Because again, I'm gonna need spice residue. And it's just better if I collect a whole bunch of spice before I absolutely need power. Luckily, I have 31 days of power at the moment, so. Oh shit. The quickie. The quicken. Bro, you are fast. Yeesh. managed to collect a lot of that before he actually came after me. Alright, let the sandworm do its thing before we go collect. I gotta fix my other compactor. But this one was so I actually have the compact compactor or whatever it's called. Basically it's the Mach 6 compactor. I still have it, it just needs to be repaired. I didn't have the aluminum to repair it, so I'll do now. Fucking hell. I have 800 aluminum ingot being made. It's still crazy to me. Alright. That's an insane amount of friggin' ingot. I'm not used to making that much at a time. Yo. Why are you taking forever, dude? Yeah, there's a moth in my room and he's not slow. He is not slow. Okay, moving on. I like my Bene Gesserit teachings because they make it so that I'm able to make it take longer for me to suffer from sunstroke. There is actually an ability that raises my, and it's passive, that raises my endurance to the, which is nice. Might be able to collect the rest of this before camera comes. Couple strands there, and then there's a big plot. Huh. The gather rate was raised. I swear to God, I'm collecting stuff faster now. I didn't even get an ability that allows me to do so. That's strange. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all. Yeah. Nice. Not a bad yield. Not a bad yield. Yeah, so normally that would have taken faster for me. It's level 1 and 3. It's not level 2. Only level 1, but it'll help long run. Now I'll just drop off the spice. I'll check to see how much spice I need to get before I have to get the spice launch. And also, I guess there are decrees that determine how much, because they keep lowering and raising the exchange rate for spice sand to that's needed in order to make spice melange. It keeps going from 75 to 100 to 100 to 75. Like it goes back and forth. The water doesn't change, but this does. So I guess there's like a decree that's able to be signed in order to lower the rate from the Landstrad. Right now it's at 100, which is the most it can be so far. But yeah. I can make 60 only. And I have a lot of sand. I'm pretty sure I'm on my 3rd container. Nope, I'm still on my 2nd. But it's almost full. Yeah, I think I can only hold 1,500 in that last stack. Oh, 1,666, but still, yeah. Because this container's full. So once I fill all 4 of these containers, I'll start making more spice. Probably not even gonna be. Probably won't even. Still. Or maybe I'll just wait for the exchange rate to go down to 75. Either way, it'll still make a lot of spice residue. Trying to think. Right, I'm here to get my scanner tool. And again, obviously, if I see more of spice along the way, I'm gonna go back for it. I think it's been crazy that I'm able to get online without players knowing. So I can continue. Spice gathering. How much aluminum do I have? Damn, I already... Okay. That can go back in here. I don't know why I was holding it in there, but yeah. God, how much am I able to make now? 225 still. That's insane. I swear they lowered the rate. That's probably because I didn't even have enough water. Oh, I need to throw another body on the death still. That's insane that it's already been an hour. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess so. Jesus. Or did they lower the time? Oh, it's 50 minutes. Okay, that's right. It used to be an hour, but they lowered it by 10 minutes when upgraded. Got it. Right. So that's probably the amount I can make based on the water I have. That's just sanity. All right. I got the scan. Back to the ornithopter. Oh, hello. I honestly thought he was back towards the refinery. Oh, no. Ah. Go. Alright, we should be... Escape! Escape! I know there's also an animation when building takes damage, so I didn't know if that was that or... Here we go. Next time I come back here, I'm gonna have to refuel. Yeah, I might just play Dune Awakening until it's time to play Dying Light, which is going to be Friday? Because today's the 16th? Today is Tuesday. Okay, so Thursday. Oh. After stream, I'm probably going to figure out whether or not I'm able to screencast my Xbox. Just make sure everything's working. I'm still working out the kinks for my Switch, because I got to have that figured out before Pokemon Z and 3A releases. Apparently my HDMI is not in agreement with my Switch 2 and the Elgato, so but apparently I can use the Elgato HD60S, which is what I'm using to record my Switch and stream it. It's allowed to do the Switch 2, so I don't understand why it's not letting me do it. Like, it's able to screencast via my HDMI setup, but the Switch 2 itself doesn't like it. I don't know why. It just says I can't cast my TV. So, I don't know what the fuck's... I have to figure it out. There might be an HDMI cable where the HDMI cable I'm currently using is not sufficient. I think I have one over there that I'm going to try. But we'll see what happens with that. Hoping it works. Might not be fast enough. No, I don't need to go to Harko. I need to go to Arakeen. Alright. Don't know why I went there. Alright. Now we can use the scanner tool in the private room. Oh, that'll probably help, unless it is required, in which case, damn it, I wish they would have told me that, but oh well. That's not a resource I keep on my hand at all times, because it's just a waste of space, especially since I never use it otherwise. But yeah, so here we go. So it's gonna take me a while to. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why it takes me a long time to connect to Arakeen. It's so dumb. It's. I want to say it's bigger than Harko Village, but that's not really true. Because Harko Village is a big place, and I don't have any like slowness connecting to it. It's just Arakeen. Problems, and technically speaking, the Watershipper's mansion is bigger. Unless there's like more assets, because I know like looking out of the Arakeen base, it's huge. So that might be a factor into it. Maybe they put more assets into it that you can't really see, but it, it makes it look better. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Are we gonna see an actual? Oh, cool. I can't wait to make a carrier ornithopter. I really can't. It'd be cool. What the? That's not how you use stairs, sir. It's just not. Ugh. Closable. Right. Gotta go to the upper level. Alright, to the secret room. What's up, bud? Alright. I put it in here already. I did. Okay. Okay, you're allowed to use your scanner there. I have my scanner now. Alright, what do we got? What? How big of an area is this? Okay. That him?
If you're hearing this, well, I didn't get away. I'm Austin Lathe, engineer. The guy they call when they want things done, not questions asked. There was this one chance I could have said no, but I didn't. I crunched the numbers, fine-tuned them. That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1 million lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked. They gave me a new title, a nicer coat, called me Na Familia. But after that, they wouldn't look me in the eye. And the thing I hear over and over, it's not the blast, it's my silence. And I found this pamphlet stuck behind a sink. You dig, you sweat, you die, and your work builds opera houses on worlds you'll never see. There was a sandfly stamped on the back, razor wings, sickle-shaped stinger. What bleeds in silence must one day sing. Didn't get it then,
boy.
but those words stuck.
The sandflies are behind this? Oh, come on. I've had run-ins with them before. A thick, well-printed leather-bound tome rests on the table, its spine stamped with a numeral 7. Clearly one of volumes. Damn, the cover. The leather cover bears gilt leathering. Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7. The Kaz Revolt. Causes, Conduct, and Consequence. Examine the interior. The pages are dense with a fine print along the edges. Faint smudges and a slight discoloration suggest frequent handling. Two sections are bookmarked. Okay. The content probably won't help you solve the case, but a history enthusiast will enjoy this. Read the foreword. Fuck it. This volume reaches us under a cloud of censure. Iris Mendigo completed it while confined in Cothred Gate Prison on Kaitane. Keep reading. Volume 7. On the Kaz Revolt spares neither rebel ambition nor the heavy hand of Imperial reprisal. The Imperium has not authorized this printing. This tome is forbidden, I guess? Keep reading. Possession may invite scrutiny, yet the record of descent is as vital as triumph, and Mendigo's pen carves its shadowed history with rare clarity. Kaladin recall House of Kaz ties? Kaladin remembers Kaz in sorrow. The wedding of Leto Atreides to Elasa Ikaz was meant to bind the two great houses, but ended in blood. Huh. I can only imagine the same thing would happen with what's going on right now between Aristay and the guy from Harkonnen. Oh boy. The Moritani blades struck more than flesh. They etched a lesson into Atreides' hearts. The Imperium smiles upon tragedy it can explode. For the young Atreides Duke, the Ikaz wedding became the silent prologue to a life of caution, revenge, and alliances forged under shadow. Read the first bookmark section, Chapter 3, The Circle of Conspiracy. A shadowed circle of Akazi nobles and merchants formed quietly, meeting in private halls and sealed gardens, their grievances whispered in secret. Keep reading. They pooled resources, bribed officials, and courted discontent. Funds and arms moved unseen, hidden among legitimate trade and noble privileges. Okay. Their aim was simple: undermine imperial authority until Akaz could act as a free. Each plot and secret shipment edged them closer to open revolt. So Akaz revolted against the Atreides? Is that it? And the Imperium preyed upon this? Read the second bookmarks. Chapter 9, The Long Shadows. The Akaz's revolt's aftermath rippled through the Landstrad, sowing distrust among noble houses, wary of rising dissent and hidden conspiracies. Imperial policies hardened with increased surveillance and harsher penalties, as fear of rebellion reshaped political alliances and court intrigues, I think. Culturally, the revolt left scars, songs of loss and caution passed quietly among the people, a whispered reminder that defiance invites ruin. So to me, it looks like that the foreword was saying, like, telling of how this revolt happened, or like started. Like at first it didn't, between the marriage of the House Akaz and House Atreides of and Israela or something, something like that. I forgot her name. Akaz. There apparently was a revolt within the marriage, led by House Akaz, and the Imperium, I guess, smiled upon this, called upon a war of assassins. Unless the war of assassins has nothing to do with this, but it kind of looks like this is alluding to the house, or the war of assassins, because people couldn't trust each other. So the Imperium called upon this war of assassins to basically prey on this, like, violence. Close the book carefully. Examine the rear. That's enough reading for now. Examine the rear cover. A stamp on the back reads, printed without imperial sanction by Lantern and Ash Press. Read in secrecy, burn in silence. Which I'm... What happened? Conclude examination. I'm guessing is what led to him dead. Huh. Maybe I should have read this. I think I did. Is that the frickin' bong? A plastone carafe stands empty on the table, its open mouth carrying only the faint scent of spiced wine. Oh, is that what they drink from? Examine the carafe's label. A label written in hand read Parsec read 1094. A rare Caledonian vintage, briny and mineral, kissed by ocean wind. Okay, a chaos of stained papers litter the table. It would look as if it had been stormed through it if weren't for the empty cups standing undisturbed. Look at the cups. The cups look soiled. Ulston Lath either was an exceptionally heavy drinker, or he may have had some company. Well, we were told he had company. Look at the cup on the left. Empty. Save for some dark dregs at the very bottom. Strong, aggressive smell comes off from it. A bit sticky to the touch. Probably the wine. Look at the cup in the middle. Empty. You can smell a faint scent of spiced wine. Up on the right. Empty. Smells of spiced wine. Subtle reddish stain can be seen on the rim where held in the light. I'm pretty sure that's Samuda. If not, then it's that what the bouncer called. Because we asked about it and he said, I better get to it. Damn it, something else. Take a step back. Look at the documents. Scrolls are spread out on the table. Most are covered in scribbles and shapes. Crumpled, dirtied. One stands out in neat letters on top of the stack. Look at the messy stacks of scribble scrolls. Sketches and undecipherable schematics. It's too chaotic or too expert for you to make sense of it. Look at the neat parchment on the top of the stack. Made of spice paper. It reads, Wings in the Dark. Notes toward a future without chains. A manifesto of some sort. Okay. There. Interesting. Okay. Did I look at this already? A quiet meal for a quiet end. The food sits cooling. Mute witness to a man who avoided the crowd and death that would not wait. Given the food. The meal is barely disturbed. Braised slig, Caledonian pundi rice, stuffed olives, off-world indulgence. Ocean-laid gaunt frame lies slumped on the bench. Skin paled and waxy. Salt streaks mark where the final sweat dried hours ago. Examine the upper body. No obvious signs of trauma. Gaunt hands lie limp, fingernails uneven. Full nerve habit for him. On his hand from. No defensive wounds or residue. Spilled wine. Fingertips bear faint gray smudge barf as from paper handling. It's honestly key that you did all of the teachings that you had. Especially being a mentat in this situation. I'm astounded. Like, oh, 6:30 to 6. Yeah, I could stay on stream. Damn, dude. We're only getting one trailer. No defensive moves or residues of the line paper handling. Examine the head. Eyes closed with heavy bags, cheeks hollow and sallow. Faint capillaries on his nose hint at long years of not exactly the picture of health. In the mouth. Broth clings to the corners of his mouth, dried to a faint crust without medical expertise. What this indicates eludes you. Seizure. A seizure. Examine the eyes. Overdose of some kind, or like maybe something was laced. Examine the eyes. His eyes remain closed. Those aren't closed. Lids sunken with heavy bags. Corneas are faintly clouded. The mark of sudden systemic failure. So yeah, something was laced. Examine laced clothing. Well-made garments, finely tailored, but worn and not exchanged for days. Pockets are empty, showing no recent mentat. Infer behavioral pattern from dress and extended isolation. No recent change of clothes suggests focus on study or secrecy over personal upkeep. Man withdrawn because by some private labor or obsession before death. Okay, here we go. Mentat excess cause of death from postures. A limb collapse. Mouth slightly open suggests sudden systemic failure rather than violence or prolonged agony. Wanted to make that mentat discovery. There's 3 things there. Oh, I see. It's not that cup there. I thought it was the cup. Ah. Got that. There. Trying to make sure I didn't. Yeah, my power pack's about to break too. I probably should overuse it. I can't use anything else other than that. Okay, so I think what he was drinking was laced. Definitely assassinated by a mentat. I think Zane DeWitt may have done this. But then again, maybe not. Maybe... I don't know. I don't see a motive for Zane. Zane never said anything about this guy. But then again, it takes a mentat to catch a mentat. Okay. A tut. Weird, man. Did I not find everything I'm supposed to? Because I didn't see an objective update. Unless it'll update once I get back in the Frozen Bowl. Man, it's gonna take forever to load all the assets again. I don't know. It might be a new person that we haven't seen yet. Player. Alright. Interrogate witness in the upper saloon. Witness. Interrogate witness? Would it have to be one? Her? Looks disturbed.
Oh, I swear to the stars. If you're here to ply me with a drink, I'm going to shove shards of glass in your eyes.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, no, I'm not. Let me be plain. This is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away, please.
I've been in Austin's room. I would like to ask a few questions.
You've seen... Very well. Let's get this over with. My name is Hester Klimt. Ask your questions.
Can you tell me how you know Austin Lath?
I was his assistant. We worked together at the Imperial Planetologist's office. That's the extent of our relationship.
Uh-huh, I'm sure it was. Assistant, secretary, we all know where that goes. What sort of boss was he?
Adequate. He was... adequate. At any rate, he's dead now, leaving me sorting out a mountain of chaos. Damn him. Sorry.
This woman is... Never mind. What sort of man was Olston?
He was my boss. I didn't know him outside of the workplace. I can't be of any more help than that.
You have no other insights to impart?
No. And what does it matter? There's no foul play. Unless you have some compelling evidence or medical training, I have to deal with the fallout now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare. I have to clean out his office. I have to prepare for his replacement. There's too much.
Good, I guess. You were of no help. At all. Wait just a second. You're a suspect. You are 1000% a suspect. I don't trust you. Find a way to prove foul play. Hell am I going? Oops, that is... I was looking at the frickin' radar for too long. That's what that was. Okay, then. I don't exactly know. But... there wouldn't be a frickin' thing in here, would there? I didn't think so. Oh, he's right here. Duh.
Report.
I went to the bowl. The engineer was already dead when I got there.
Then our lead is cold, along with the corpse. Still, death has a way of leaving fingerprints. Did he leave any behind?
Everyone at the bowl assumed he died from natural causes.
Self-inflicted incompetence.
Special.
Happens more than you'd think.
Because I'm a mentat! That's crazy. Saw some frothing. Could it be the draught? But it looked off.
Froth suggests seizure, or
Thank you.
poison, or both.
I said both of those.
His usual habits might have masked something more deliberate.
The bull staff are certain to prevent a draught.
I see. Then I suggest you speak with our resident
It might have been laced.
Dr. Shafat. Perhaps she can clarify what your untrained eyes cannot.
Untrained? I'm a mentat, sir. A lot more than you probably would have. Where can I find her?
Dr. Shafat keeps a back alley surgery near the entrance. Curious how the Sooks so often favor squalor over station.
Back to it. Wait, am I? Find a way to foul. Another thing over. Or she said it was in the back. He said it was in the back. Probably not there. Hold on. Let me go over here. Here. Fucking hell. Hi. Alright, I probably have to go to the lower level, I think. Though it might be in the alley. Let me go downstairs first, because it doesn't feel like it's up. Fine. There. Alright, back alley it is, I guess. I mean, he did say it was in the back alley, so... The Warrens? Oh. Apparently never been here before. I don't see the objective mark. Huh. How the fuck did I get here? Okay, where the fuck did that second place go? I am far away from where I'm supposed to. Hold on a minute. What the hell? Okay, go back. Did I miss it? Where's it back then? Oh, nope. Okay, I went the wrong. I think to my right. I went too far. Son of a bitch. There's maybe. Ah. Ooh. There it is.
You do not appear to be injured or ill. So what brings you to my clinic?
Oh, she has a contract for me. I'll pick it up.
I came to this war-torn planet to do good. Instead, vital equipment and medicine is stuck in administrative hell. No doubt the supplies are flagged for the shady origins. I would be grateful for anyone to go to the customs office and straighten this out.
Okay. I pick it up. I did. Okay.
We meet again.
I'm investigating the death of Austin Lath.
I can't say I know the name, but I'm afraid my head has been buried in matters concerning my clinic of late. What's this to do with me?
Hold on. I forgot to ban a bot.
Sub-Prefect Torse is aware of me. I'm flattered, I think. The word victim is rather loaded. I assume you suspect foul play.
Yup.
Today has taken an interesting turn. I'll do the best I can without a body to directly examine. What can you tell me about the state of the cadaver?
Eyes of the corpse were discolored. I found froth at the cadaver's mouth.
That makes me suspect poison. However, without bodily samples to test, I cannot confirm.
How might I confirm a poison theory?
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
You have a poison snooper to spare?
I'm afraid I don't have any snoopers at all. My supplies are lacking in general at the moment.
You know how I could acquire one?
If I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly familiar with the more illicit sources of goods in Arakeen. Hello again. Are we here? I can't say I know the name. Sub-Prefect. Today has taken an interesting... That could definitely support suspicions of poison.
What?
However, there are myriad other medical reasons that could cause such discoloration. A poison snooper would... I'm afraid I don't... If I knew
Is this
that...
all gonna... This is all gonna
Hello
just
again.
lead to the same thing.
I can't say I know the name. Sub-Prefect. Today has taken an interesting turn. That could be a sign of anxiety, paranoia, or even substance withdrawal. Or it's just a bad childhood habit. It does not confirm anything on its own. That makes a poison. I'm afraid if I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly for...
I'm gonna ask
Hello
the other
again.
question. Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Mark on your forehead. Are you a suck doctor?
That is correct.
Tell me more about the suck doctors.
After the Butlerian Jihad and centuries of calamity, the greatest researchers and doctors came together to form the Suk Inner School. In a cold universe, humanity needs protection and care. We were part of the push for greater human potential after the fall of the thinking machines.
Swordmaster. So this is what I get for choosing the Swordmaster thing. Like the Swordmasters, the suck doctors are an expression of human.
Well said. While our skills are prized, our true value is in our imperial conditioning, which makes it impossible for us to betray our patrons or harm a human.
That isn't it. Is imperial conditioning truly absolute, or can it be broken?
I can say that imperial conditioning is absolute, or as near an absolute as one can aspire. Breaking it would be nearly impossible and unprecedented.
How can you be so sure?
If blackmail, torture, or threats to loved ones could subvert imperial conditioning, every house would have done so to their enemies by now. Of course.
Right. Interesting. Okay, so now I gotta find a way to acquire a poison super, huh? Alright, where the hell is this at? I gotta go back to the main Kaladin now. Okay. Objective. 2 places I can go. Both have a freaking contract there. Oh, that's where I could check one of the crates. Okay. Help needed at the clinic. Oh, there's 2 contracts there. Oh. Both of which I'm active in. Okay, well, I'll go to this objective then. Oh, if I'm gonna... Honestly, I didn't need to set that marker. I don't know why I did. Shit. Exactly sure if this came. I just backtracked. Alright, hold on. Go this way. Go through the alley again. Probably came from... If I had to guess... Oh, that's where Saren Varland... Old. Oh! I'm so sad. Okay, here we go. Here. Should be at the main entrance. Yep. Oh, apparently that crate's actually way nearby than I thought it was. Hold up. What the hell are you?
Next.
I have questions regarding.
Ah, yes. Nailia Shafat, the Souk doctor. I'm afraid she was flagged for a special screening due to security concerns. You'll need a T-797 permit.
Security concerns?
Let's just say the vendors weren't exactly reputable. There are suspicions of criminal activity, or worse, Harkonnen involvement. We need to be sure.
According to customs protocol, T-forms numerically stopped at this.
I beg your pardon.
A T-797 permit does not exist. A code so others give me the runaround.
I'm not sure what exactly you're implying.
Furthermore, a security flag would lead to an interrogation, not permit requests.
You are very much mistaken.
A mentat can be mistaken, but rarely.
You are a mentat?
Tell me, am I mistaken now?
No. Look, I'm going to sign off on this as long as you give me your word. There's no Harkonnen treachery in there, all right?
My word. Just sorely needed medical suppliers.
All right. You're all set then.
That's crazy, dude. That's so cool. The fact that our abilities that we learn can be used to make a mission easier. That's awesome. And tap for the win. Saying you're a fucking goat, dude. Right here. Carefully check crate. That was crazy. Huh. Apparently there's another one near me. That's insane. That was so fucking awesome, dude. I can't believe we were able to do that. Alright, do I have to go to the Seleucid Bowl now? Hold up. Oh, that was... Oh, fuck. I forgot to go to my objective. I was so focused on the submission. Alright. I gotta speak to you? Oh?
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Hello again, to Jill. In point of fact, I am.
Well, color me curious. You've got a specific purpose in your eyes. What are you looking for?
Does the name Austin Lath mean anything?
Don't know the man directly, but his name comes up now and then among those of us who sell things on the sly.
I'm in the market for a poison snooper.
You're in luck.
100 Solari?
I just
Really?
so happen to have a snooper. I could part with it for a proper pittance of Solari, or perhaps some alternative form of payment.
What do you mean by that? I don't want to know. Give 100 Solari. I'll pay in Solari.
Solari always spends. Much obliged.
Okay, then. Investigate the private room with the using the poison snoop. Okay, so now we gotta go back up. This is fun, dude. This is actually pretty fun. I might just finish up with Austin Lath and then we'll call it a stream, guys. Alright. Back to the private room we go. Alright. Poison Snooper. I probably should check that wine, like the Carith or something, whatever that was called. I'm pretty sure it was called the Carith. Alright. Be back. Poison Snooper. Poison Snooper glows green over the Carith, finding no trace of toxin within the empty vessel. Huh. Poison Snooper. Flashes green indicating no sign of poison. Oh, the red cup. The red cup. Cups. On the cups. Poison super flashes green for all 3 glasses, indicating no sign of poison. Seriously? Poison soup? Goes red along the pages as just contact poison. Book itself became Late's executioner. I don't like that what the animation was doing. Poison. Okay. Next. Okay. Poison report from Osten's book. Interrogate witness back in this. I'm very surprised that the red markings on the cup on the right didn't, because that indicated drugs, but I guess it wasn't laced. Nothing was laced. It was actually poison from. It wasn't poison from the wine, the drugs, the food. It was the pages of a book. That would indicate to me that he would lick the pages, and while he was turning pages, he would lick his fingers. So he probably just got the poison contact that way, since he frothed at the mouth. What it sounds like to me. Very nice way of hiding the murder. Because it would be way too obvious for poison to be hidden in food or drink, right? So the guy was like, yeah, I'll just lace the pages. Or maybe it was her. Could have been her.
You? Again? You're like a rash. Sorry. Was that hurtful? Not hurtful enough. How is this supposed to go? I'm in over my head. I'm not in the proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
The evidence suggests Osten was murdered. What can you tell me about it?
Murder? That's impossible. I don't trust. How could you... How?
He was poisoned. How? That statement indicates how could you... He was poisoned.
No, there's clearly been a mistake. The situation is insane enough without these wild theories.
A poison stupor confirmed it.
No, murder. It seems so unlikely, doesn't it? I don't...
What aren't you telling me?
All right, you nerve-wracking hound. Let me think. Perhaps I do know something that would help. Ask your questions.
Did Osten exhibit any behavior leading to murder?
Stranger than usual? He did become extra agitated. Paranoid, even. Particularly after a meeting with a strange woman.
I swear to God, if you say ELARA... If you tell me this woman called him kitten, I swear to God. Woman?
A redhead. He met with her in a closed room
for
hours. He came out, distressed, immediately ordering a Thopter transport for the following day.
Where did he go after meeting with the redhead?
I didn't recognize her. She looked, noble, perhaps.
I know you're a redhead. I'm not gonna insinuate. Where did he go after meeting the redhead?
He had a secret workshop in the Eastern Shield.
My bad, chat.
I don't know why he chose such a remote location. I don't know what he worked on there. I never saw him work. I'll send you the coordinates of the workshop.
Okay, now murder is confirmed. I have some more questions.
I understand. Let's get this over with.
Can you tell me anything about the book that he found in his...
Was that some sort of revolutionary manifesto? I don't know much about the book itself, other than Osten was reading it obsessively recently.
Was there anything in his actions or demeanor connected to the text?
Not specifically. Well...
Yes, what is it?
I don't know if it is any way connected, But Austin's political demeanor was becoming more, I suppose, militant.
Interesting.
Towards the end, he also seemed to be hanging out about more and more shady and dangerous-looking people, though I have no idea who they were.
Oh, but it's not connected. Okay, sure. Who else might have had access to his room when Austin was found? Or where Austin was found?
Alistair and Ugo have access to any room in the Seleucid Ball, of course. I know I've seen Ambrose Lucifera in and out of there.
Do any of them strike you as capable of murder?
Isn't that the thing about murder? We're often surprised by who is capable. I suppose Ugo and Alistair might have their own shady dealings.
Oh, Ugo.
But I can't imagine them killing someone in their own establishment. And Ambrose seems too ridiculous. I don't know.
Tell me more about Austin. Why anyone would want him dead?
Murder. I just can't believe... Well, the more I think about it, someone murdering Austin isn't so unbelievable. I don't know what to believe.
Just take a deep breath to start with what he was like in the...
Austin wasn't a conventional boss. He rarely came into the office. A dysfunctional workplace, to say the least. No guidance, little teaching, nothing. With the absence of Cyprian Io, I've been taught nothing. I've had to figure it out as I go, running the day-to-day affairs in the chaos. In essence, I'm the acting planetologist of Arrakis. It's ludicrous. I'm in over my head. Damn Austin. Or rest in peace. Or both. Losing my mind.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bondsman. Skilled workers make the universe turn.
I appreciate that. Austin must have done something for someone in power to earn his cozy position. He did something that haunted him. You should understand, Austin was a brilliant engineer, as near as I can tell. But something shattered him at some point. He's a shadow of who he was.
How do you mean?
It wasn't any one thing or any describable clue. Just a million tiny intangibles taken in while being around him. Something had him guilt-racked. Once I saw him sobbing over a set of city planning sketches. He didn't see me. He avoided his work and skill set. It made him feel guilty or afraid.
Okay.
I'm not sure how he made ends meet, but the job title remained and money kept coming in.
Have an alibi?
An alibi for Austin's murder. I was out on business that Austin had been neglecting.
I suppose someone can confirm that?
I'm afraid the only proof I can show are piles of hastily prepared paperwork.
Okay.
Murder? No, there's... No. All right, stranger than... A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for... hours. He came out. I didn't recognize her.
Oh, you're a redhead.
Congratulations on that brilliant deduction. I don't know. He had a...
Thank you. You've been most... Interrogate witness again. Uppers.
You are back.
I have more questions.
How can I help?
Okay. I'm told Lath was seen with a redhead.
Names and colors. They come and go like a desert winds. If Master Lath was seen with a red head, perhaps she was just another storm passing through.
Can't give me anything more than that?
Red hair is common enough. If she had a business with Master Lath, I was not privy to it. Some things are best left unspoken, eh?
That laugh, though. Did Lath ever mention enemies or any reason why someone might have a reason to harm him?
He did say something about hating the Harkonnens, but that does not make him special around here.
Any idea what trouble he may have had with the Harks?
Trouble and the Harkonnens go hand in hand here.
Right.
You could throw a stick in any direction and hit someone with a grudge against the Baron. But a murder here, right under Hawat's nose, that is not just bold. She is near impossible. You would need more than hate or ambition. It would take something special to earn that.
Always a super lit up when I analyze his book.
But who would want to kill Master Leith? He was already doing a good job of that himself. Between his taste for that toxic Harkonnen brew he loved so much, and the company he kept.
What kind of company is that?
House deserters and ex-Dune men mostly. Not the kind that file taxes or hold court on Kaiten.
Ex-Dune men? Are we talking about the
Keep
Sandflies?
it down, stranger. But yes, if you are asking if Master Leith drifted that far, he did. Master Leith was a creature of habit, wretched ones. Benders that lasted days. Women and drink until he couldn't see straight.
Of a kind of collapse or private?
Oh, public! Shouting poetry in the gutter. One sock, no shoes. The sheriff, he dragged him in more than once. No charges, of course. Not for his kind.
And?
He would vanish, poof. Sometimes for days or weeks at a time. Always come back clear-eyed, skin back like a desert stone. That is when he would hole up in the private room, pour himself a Vanta, crack open one of those revolutionary tomes, and the cycle would begin anew.
Okay, not much to go on there. Another witness.
Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company, eh?
You know Austin Leith?
Looking for Austin Leith, hmm? Let me tell you about Corporal Leith.
Corporal?
No relation, mind you. 5th Mesa Infantry, Dejamwadi, hell of a fight. We'd cut down half a cohort of Harkonnen dragoons and engineers, stalling the Bastion's build. One blink too long, and we were marked. Last fire from the Bastion's shadow, pinning us down, peeling men apart. But Corporal Leith, he moved through that ruin like it was his own grave. Blood on the stone, breath like ash. Got behind the nest, killed it quiet. A minor victory swallowed by the endless grind of war. Corporal Leith and 11 other troopers died that day.
God, it just doesn't end.
You want a hero's tale, that's it. But don't expect the Leith you're chasing to be like that. Different man. This one's just a ghost story for fools at the bar. I hope your Leith is alive. Mine surely isn't.
Okay, so he's not a witness.
Hello? Are you the server? I would like to change my order.
Do I look like a server?
Oh, please hold. Allow me to adjust the ocular acuity of my eye implants.
Are you being
my
smart with
husband
me?
is always complaining. Eyelid, turn your eyes up. I like to keep them turned down in public. Too much visual hurly-burly gives me vapors.
What?
There. Yes. Are you the server?
No, I'm not the server.
I'm sorry, but why are we speaking if you are not the server?
Okay, I'm gonna smack you.
It is improper to speak to an unaccompanied elder lady of substance without a proper introduction first.
I am trying to investigate a murder.
It just isn't done.
What?
Propriety must be maintained, or there is chaos. Morwina here would have you flogged. Of course, that's not necessary, is it?
That a threat?
Why, yes. I'm glad we understand each other. I wasn't sure you would appreciate the subtext. Many Pauls cannot, you know.
No.
But that advantage
I
allows
didn't
us
even
to
click
care for
anything.
you of the lower orders in ways you cannot hope to comprehend. Do you understand? There. Was that so difficult? Life would be so much easier if we all accepted our place in the order of things. Now that you have braved my wrath for your impertinence, I grant you a single question for your trouble. What do you wish to know?
Huh? What is your perspective on the War of Assassins? Oh, it's only a single question, though. What do you think of the Atreides? Honestly, it would be either the perspective on the War of Assassins or the Fremen. Oh man.
I try not to be frank. My brother, the Count Ilban Rashis, was greatly interested in them on an anthropological level. Ultimately, he supported their integration into the Imperium, but alas, perhaps the wilder things out there cannot be tamed. It seems their demise was an unfortunate but inevitable fact.
You know any Fremen personally?
That is a second question, but it pleases me to answer. Yes, I have known many and have even dined among the Ikhwan Bedouin. My husband counts himself amongst their number. You may have seen him. He is the High Sheriff of Arakin.
What? Oh, wait, his High Sheriff on Arakin? Oh my god. Which one of you are witness? Is there one of you that's a witness?
What? I see no cup in your hand, so why are you in my presence?
What a bitch.
Are you dumb as well as deaf? Go find my tea before you taste the back of my hand.
Do I look like a server to you, bitch?
All you Paws look the same. Do you expect me to tell you apart? I don't even know why they bother to give your kind names. You don't name a broom or a shovel, do you? Now piss off.
Bitch, I have a sword! I could slice your neck right now.
You dare bother me again?
Fuck, man!
How dare you ask me a question? The audacity. On my world, you would have your tongue clipped for such insolence.
Well, we're not on your world, bitch. We're on Arrakis.
Has no one trained you to behave in the company of your betters? Be gone from sight.
This bitch, bro. She's worse than the first one I talked to.
You dare bother me again. All you Paws look. I don't even know what. You don't name a broom.
My god. Are you gonna be the same way?
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed.
No, ma'am, I was hoping you could answer a question.
Wait. I can't hear you at all. Allow me to engage my enhanced hearing.
Oy.
Only thing the bloody Tlilaxu are good for. There. Now, tell me again. Are you from the planetologist office? My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
That explains so much. That explains so much now. Yes, as I said earlier, I want to ask you a question.
Who are you? Are you from the planetologist office?
Dude!
My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
Do you have dementia? You already said that.
Well, you should bloody well know him if you are from the Imperial planetologist office.
I'm not, and I never said that I was.
Then why are we speaking?
I'm going to slap you all! Oh my god!
Are you from the planetologist office?
Look.
I'm getting rather annoyed.
Looking for the planetologist office?
I can't hear you. Only thing there. My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
You must be very proud.
Of course I am. The boy made planetologist at 25. Cyprian is bound for great things.
Ugh.
Cyprian's great-uncle Shaddam thinks very highly of his young nephew.
His great-uncle Shaddam? As Emperor Shaddam Carino?
Who else, you silly fool? Are you from the planetologist office? Wait.
Bro.
There. My grandson Cyprian. Who are you? My grandson.
Oh,
well,
Lord.
Then why are we speaking?
Oh.
Are you from the planetologist office? Wait. Only think the... There. My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
Must be very knowledgeable.
Certainly he is knowledgeable. Young Cyprian was courted by all the best institutions.
There must have been a lot of difficult science and mathematics to learn.
I don't know anything about that. Certainly our financial endowments were sizable enough to ensure all the best degrees.
Honorable, it seems one can buy an education without learning anything.
You missed the point, dear. Whatever you are. If you have the means to buy an education, then you don't actually need one.
That explains a lot.
Look at my grandson Cyprian Io. He is the Imperial planetologist here and has no expertise beyond his ability to fill the uniform.
That doesn't seem right.
How so? It seems perfectly right.
'Cause you're a bitch.
Cyprian was bred from birth to lead. Why should he be hampered by trivialities such as a lack of expertise?
Tell me about your grandson, Cyprian.
He is the Imperial planetologist here on Arrakis.
So you said like 6 times, bitch. Oh.
Are you from his office? I must know if he has made time for his correspondence.
His correspondence?
His love letters, you fool. We've been over this before.
We have?
How else is he supposed to rule the Atreides girl? The boy can barely write his name.
What?
As discussed previously, we 3 have authored the letters, and it is up to Cyprian to personalize and sign them. A small task, even for him. The Atreides girl will not be able to resist.
You talking about Aristay? You 3 wrote your grandson's love letters to Aristay Atreides?
Yes. Yes. Has he signed them?
I'll have to go check. Wait, huh? I didn't even know. Oh, God. I have to go talk to this motherfucker again.
Very well. What do you want?
I met your grandmother and her friends.
Have you? And yet somehow you still possess your fingers and toes. Well, Grandmama must be getting soft in her 2nd century.
Jesus,
what
bro.
What did Grandmother want, pray tell?
Wanted to know if you signed the love letters to Aristay. Actually, she was
Of course she was. I don't need you to tell me that. Ugh, I tire of this conversation. Portafoy, engage and destroy.
No need, I'll go.
Very well. What do you have you? What did Grandmother want, pray tell?
I want to know if you signed your love letters to Aristay Atreides.
Aristay Atreides. How I am sick of that name. As if a match was ever possible.
What?
For one, she dresses like an ugly boy. Desert khaki was never in. And 2, my grandmother knows well the direction which my tastes lie. And it is not towards mousy Bene Gesserits.
Oh, there we go.
Smells like books.
I have questions about Hester Klimt and Alston.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
They both work at the Imperial Planetologist.
Why are you harassing me? Portafoy, prepare for action.
Not necessary, I'll leave. That did not do shit. Okay, great. Ugh. Are any more witnesses that I can talk to? Alright.
You dare, but...
I didn't even want to. You're a bitch.
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed. Wait, only there. My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
Apparently I...
Oh, you're back. Would you be a dear and see if you could change my beverage order from spiced coffee to tea?
What I can do? Maybe if I'm nice to them, they'll be more cooperative. I do that. I talk to the bouncer? Or do I talk to him?
Welcome to the Matador Room. If you're here for shade, spirits, or secrets, you found the right bar. If you're here for honesty, I suggest dehydration.
Wow. I have some further questions to ask you about the case.
If you must.
Last time you saw Lath alive?
Saw him when he came in to measure his Vanderdraft. Fussed with the paw like a chemist balancing a toxin. That was this morning.
Last time you... Anyone else?
His assistant Hester and that puffed-up wine merchant Ambrose Lucifera used to intrude, but not lately. The last few weeks he kept the door closed and the bottle closer. Saw him when he came in to measure his Vanderdraft. Fussed with the paw like a chemist balancing a toxin. That was this morning.
The last time you went into the...
It's been a while. He didn't want me in there. Not anymore. Just the drink and the dark, and whatever was eating him from the inside. I respected his wishes, but maybe I shouldn't have.
Have an alibi?
Alibi? I was behind this bar, pouring drinks and enduring the company of men far duller than murderers. Ask Ugo. Ask the Regs. Ask anyone who's sober enough to spell alibi.
Fair enough. How can you tell me about his choice of reading material?
What was he reading? I don't always keep up.
Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7. Yakaz Revolt, Policies, Conduct, and Consequence.
Very heavy, and good for killing ants.
Have you read it?
I'm holding out for the Communinet adaptation. Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 6 was a real hoot.
I thought it was 7. You know anything about a redhead Austin's been meeting? Austin, I guess his name?
That narrows it down to half the bad decisions made in this district.
Apparently this redhead is very reclusive.
Sorry, I don't make a habit of cataloging Master Lathe's conquests.
This isn't gossip. I'm asking if she had a name and whether she had a reason to want the engineer dead.
As far as I know, the only one who wanted the engineer dead is the engineer.
What?
You'll have to ask his assistant, Hester.
Tell me about Master Lath.
He was a good customer, generous with his bar tab, which was paid like clockwork at the end of every month.
Paid? But not by him?
That was my impression. The Solaris were always transmitted by wire from an account with an Arsent transit code.
Arsent?
A garrison town in the eastern Haga Basin. Pray you never see the place. It's where the Sadakar are encamped.
He just shut down the Espada room. Noble has been murdered.
I believe you are mistaken. Master Lathe is under the influence of something quite spiritual. Vanderdraft.
Rot.
Known side effects include coma, confession, and
occasionally
death. But let's be generous and assume the middle one.
He was dead, quit playing games.
You're right, no games. Just a corpse in the Espada room, and a list of insults I had hoped to use before Vanderdraft finished what regret started. Murdered? No. Master Lathe was far too committed to slow, deliberate self-annihilation, not flashy enough for murder.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Self-loathing's not a flaw in this town. It's a currency, and Master Lathe had it to spare. He spent it on bad liquor, bad romance, and bad books. In that general order.
Well, the engineer's drink. I'm pretty sure we already knew that.
Vanderdraft. Poured black as regret. The real stuff. Illegal, with a trace of poison. Mined in barrels, not bottled. Master Lathe said it was the only drink honest enough to finish what he started.
They poison?
Not officially. Just a spice stabilizer that got banned in 3 systems. Makes the color pretty. Also kills your liver. Depending on who you ask, that's a feature.
Mentat. I'm gonna use my Mentat stuff. An organophosphate variant. The damage is irreversible. Calling it a stabilizer is optimistic.
Optimistic? That's generous. The bottle said, may impair judgment. Master Lathe read that as permission. Vantage Master Lathe, not officially, depending on who you ask. That's a feature.
Wait, banned in 3 systems? What exactly is in that stuff?
Trace amounts of hexene chloride, legally classified as lacquer thinner, adds that lovely licorice bite. Builds up in the blood until your nerves start skipping beats. But it's slow, subtle. Death by decimal.
Bad romance?
Master Lathe collected bad decisions like drink tickets. And love was just another excuse to disappear for a night. Or 3.
Bad books?
Weird stuff. Off-the-record titles. Things that don't circulate legally. Class struggle. Worker dignity. That sort of quaint filth. The kind of books that'll get you locked up on over half the systems in the Imperium.
Be more specific?
Sorry. The desk to sign out library books is on the lower floor.
You're funny, but you're also nosy and observant. What did he read? He knows a lot about this guy.
Things you don't read for fun. Anti-imperial treatises. Sandfly manifestos.
What do you think he was after?
I don't know. I suppose he wanted to unbolt the class system with his wrench and conviction. Should have known tools like us don't get to fix things. We just hold the weight until it crushes us.
Who gains the most from the engineer's death?
You will have to ask his assistant, Hester Klimt. She catalogues tragedy like a tax collector. Go spoil her mood.
Bro, you're such an ass. No further questions for now. Okay.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
Dude, you're such a dick. Okay, I wonder if I could talk to this guy for the drink.
Ah, you are back. How can I help?
Right. Wait. Maybe Ambrose?
If it isn't my would-be assassin with a heart of gold, or perhaps silver or bronze, I can always count on you to liven up a mundane evening.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm not here to liven it up. I'm here to inquire about Austin Lathe's death.
Austin's dead? But I only saw him recently. So full of life.
Sorry, I know this may come as a terrible shock. Let me guess, you didn't like him?
Wait. Is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Austin? Shh, don't spoil it. Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery?
Are you sober enough to answer questions? He doesn't seem drunk.
Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are 2 of you, yes? I jest.
Okay.
Do lighten up. This isn't a funeral, it's a possible murder scene.
This guy's nuts. I have a few questions regarding Austin Lathe.
I've already imbibed several libations in dear Estim's memory.
Not Estim, it's Austin.
Yes, of course. Carry on.
What can you tell me about Austin?
My occasional drinking companion has an education in engineering. If anything, he's even more of a man of leisure than I.
What do you mean?
He has an advisory position at the Imperial Planetologist's office, though I don't believe he's ever set foot in that office. He's here more often than even I. If you ask me, and you have, he curried the favor of someone powerful to receive such a cushy job.
What else can you tell me about Austin?
Well, his carnal pursuits are prodigious. He worked his way through nearly all of Arakeen's eligible ladies. The man knows how to pitch woo prolifically.
Think we're done here?
It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin. The return of our intrepid sleuth hound. Has the plot thickened? Oh, do say the plot has thickened.
I have reason to believe that Austin was poisoned. Thoughts?
Well, I should think you'd be the resident expert on poisons with your involvement in the farcical plot to assassinate me. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, but I did warn you about the poison, in all fairness.
Just a jest at your expense. All water under the bridge, I assure you. Why, some of my closest friends have tried to murder me at one time or another. Now, what were we talking about?
Your thoughts on Alston being poisoned. And glad I didn't get you killed, buddy.
A proper murder mystery, and I'm a suspect. How wickedly romantic.
What?
Perhaps I felt a deadly envy toward my dear friend.
Envy over... This guy didn't kill him. There's no fucking way.
Nothing comes to mind. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous. Come to think of it, we weren't very close friends.
But
sure, we can hammer out a motive later. I'm just glad to be in the rogues gallery of this caper.
Jesus. What is wrong with this dude? Did you tell me anything constructive about my poison theory? You're too absurd to be a real son. Maybe you're trying to throw me off scent with idiocy? I mean, maybe. You really believe people like you as much as... You really believe people like you as much as you imagine? Anything constructive about it?
I can say this about poisoning Austin. It would be easy to do. The man had recently developed a bottomless appetite for spiced alcohol. Not everyone can handle vice with the charm and panache that I do. People like Austin turn alcoholic dependency into something depressing. Something terrible haunted that man. 1 part guilt and 2 parts fear of discovery, shaken well and garnished with intrigue.
Take that under advisement. Not as humbling or whimsical as you want. I'll just, you know.
Take it as you will. I am just a fatuous noble brat with too much leisure on his hands. Or perhaps I'm at my most serious when I'm joking.
This guy's confusing. I want to discuss some of my other findings regarding the murder.
Allow me to lend you an ear.
Here we go.
Maybe 2.
Special. A look at his fingers indicated a vicious nail-biting habit.
Ah, yes. His illimitable nervous tic. I can stomach murder and cadavers, but just thinking about that man's poor, tormented cuticles. Ugh. And I'll tell you another thing. He had deep-seated mother issues that bordered on fetishistic.
What? How do you know?
We can smell our own.
I did not. I did not want to know that. Ugh. You know anything about the book Austin was currently reading?
I can say that he was rather buried in that book. A recent reading obsession. He even had it open at the bar, barely registering the people around. I was mildly put off by all the finger-licking he did while turning the pages. But if moisture is needed on Arrakis, one must simply supply it themselves.
Finger-licking he did for turning the pages. I called that. So it would better hide how he was murdered. Can you tell me anything about the subject matter of the book?
Oh, yes, that was the most scandalous bit about it. A rather controversial text full of criticisms of the Empire. The title was Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7. The Ekaz Revolt Causes, Conduct, and Consequences Within the Imperium. Or something thereabouts.
The last voice actor needs to do a bit of reading.
I recently read a band Sandfly's manifesto titled Wings in the Dark, Notes Toward a Future Without Chains.
Very perspective for a day drinker. But yeah, no, that other voice actor needs to learn to A, read, and B, learn his Roman numerals, because he's called the Volume 6. And there was something else he missed.
Yes, well, I simply must petition my house to change our motto to, for we are high functioning.
Hey, Ambrose. Do you know anything about any relationship between Austin and Sandfly?
I'm afraid I missed out on that bit of gossip.
Oh.
A pity. I did see him reading a Sandfly's manifesto recently.
Know anything about a redhead?
Only that they have an improbably high propensity for slapping me, men and women. Though to be fair to them, I deserved it. Or do you mean Austin's tremulous little apprentice cowering at the window?
Esther? No, not that redhead.
In that case, no.
Alright. Well, for now then.
I shall count the minutes until the next disaster.
Have you been here all day?
Do I get to play the part of a potential suspect? Fun! Yes, I've been at this establishment for most of the day. Sounds sad now that I'm saying it. Anyway, the proprietor can vouch for me.
Did you notice anyone coming in and out around time of death?
Well, only the usual assortment of patrons. Nothing noteworthy, I'm afraid.
Huh. I think I'm done here.
It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin.
All right. That discuss your finding with sub-prefectors. Well, I'll go talk to him, and then we'll probably end stream. That was a debauchery in its own. Holy crap. That took a long time to do. All right, so I have to go to... I think. Yeah. Then I gotta go downstairs. Ah, right there.
Report.
Spoke with Klimt. Olsen's want to believe it, but I laid it out. This was murder.
You rattled her then? Good. Did anything shake loose?
Said Olsen had been on edge lately, had a thopter lined up, meant to fly out of his workshop tomorrow.
Did she say where? If he was running, that's the direction we look.
Yeah, it's not just a workshop, it's buried in the sandfly space, deep in the eastern shield wall.
Very good. You're starting to think like a Cheops player. But every cleared square reveals a trap or a truth. Go see which one Lath left behind.
Cheops?
The pyramid game. 9 levels. Like chess built for mentats. It doesn't matter if you have... The point is, you don't win Cheops by chasing pawns. Every piece changes value as you climb the board. Just like an investigation, you can't trust what's in front of you until you understand what's above it and what's beneath.
Right, I'll get going then. Okay, locate this hand. Okay, I'm gonna head back to base. Wait, process verbal. Alright, we gotta go to a sandfly space. That's just wonderful. Actually, oh, that's the mod. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go fly back to base and then we'll end stream there. Spent a lot of time here in Arrakeen. Holy crap. Probably the longest I've spent. Alright. No peanut butter. I'm back in a freaky. We're just about to end stream now. Doing an investigation on this murder of one Austin Lath. So... Oh. I don't know what the hell... Oh, yeah. So we were supposed to go find Austin Lath, but I guess an investigator... Like, find... I guess we go into it, like... Death? I don't know. Either way, it's a weird one, man. And definitely my mentat abilities came in handy. If I was not a mentat, I would not have probably been able to get to the solutions quicker. What are drops? So drops are something you get for watching me if you played this game. So if you're playing this game and you have your Twitch account hooked up to Dune Awakening, and you watch my content, you can actually claim the drops that you get for watching. So they're rewards just for watching my content if you play the game. For instance, the rewards for watching for an hour is 2 things out of the observer set for a building. It's basically a building skin. In other words, like this is Chom Shelter. This is the one you'd be getting would be called the Observer Shelter. You can get the full set for watching up to 3 hours, I think. Yeah. So basically, it's just rewards in the game that you can get for just watching my content. Basically, an incentive for both playing the game and watching. It's nice. Like I have my Dead by Daylight hooked up to my Twitch account, so I get rewards for streaming the game within the game. So I got blood points for streaming the game, and also I also have it set up so that like you guys could like do killer builds requests when I play the game. Yeah. That's basically what Twitch drops are. All right. Back into my base, and we'll continue this investigation tomorrow. Go back to my main. Check on my aluminum. Because I have, again, 800 aluminum being made right now. Crazy to me. Yeah, it's still being made. That's insanity. Holy God, bro. 302 have been made. Still going. I could probably make put another body on this. Yup. If I have enough water storage, that is. Yep, I do. All right. So, with that said, I'm going to be ending the stream here, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next time we're live is going to be tomorrow night. Coming back with some more Dune Awakening. I think I'm just going to be playing this up until it's time to play Dying Light the following, or Dying Light the following. Dying Light the Beast. Because that way when we're done with Dying Light the Beast, I could just go back to Deltarune. I'm going to try my best to try and finish Chapter 2 but in this game, but I don't think we're going to get to the end of it. Because I don't know how long it's going to be. Chapter 1 was pretty decently long. But yeah. I think we're good to end the stream, guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're going to be live is going to be from noon to 2 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Going to be back with some more Dune Awakening Chapter 2. Hope to see you guys there. And with that said, guys, I'm Mr. here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Have a good day, guys. We will see you tomorrow for some more Dune Awakening. Take care, guys.